Mustang Beach Airport in Port Aransas near Corpus Christi is the only public non-towered airport on the Texas Gulf Coast. I wanted to see what an approach into the airport looked like, and I hadn't yet taken my new trike to the coast, so I planned a route following the coast all the way to the airport. I would begin by flying to the eastern end of Matagorda Peninsula and traversing the entire length of the peninsula. While I've seen the peninsula before, I would continue on to Matagorda Island, which would be new territory for me. The entire island is a wildlife refuge, so I'd be staying above 2,000 feet for this portion of the flight. Matagorda Island becomes San Jose Island at Cedar Bayou, which gives way to Mustang Island after crossing Aransas Pass. After a touch and go at Mustang Beach, I'd follow the Redfish Bay Causeway to the town of Aransas Pass and return by a more direct route, stopping at Calhoun County to refuel from my onboard jug. While I've been over Matagorda Peninsula several times in the past year, it was never this green. After crossing the Colorado River, the peninsula is only accessible by boat or air. This little compound has its own private runway. Pierce Field, near the tip of the peninsula, is a former World War II training base. There isn't much left of its 5 runways, and it looks like people are building on them, with planes landing on the apron from what I understand. The airport is listed as private and owned by the Peninsula residents. Cavallo Pass separates Matagorda Peninsula from Matagorda Island. As with the western portion of the peninsula, the island is not accessible by car, but it is open to the public. This lighthouse was built in 1852 to guide ships through Cavallo Pass. This is the former Matagorda Island Air Force Base. As with the nearby Pierce Field, it was built during World War II, but it continued to be used by the military until 1975, at which time it was abandoned. Google Maps identifies this airport as Matagorda Island Airstrip, but I can't find any information about it. The sectional shows it as abandoned. I was able to lose some altitude once over San Jose Island. This private airport is not abandoned and appears to be in good condition, but I can't find any information about it or the large complex nearby. As I approached Mustang Island, I was met with cumulus clouds at 1,200 feet. I knew this would present a problem as I would be unable to maintain the required Class E cloud clearances while also maintaining the required minimum altitude over the congested Port Aransas. So I decided to save my planned landing at Mustang Beach for another day and skip to the part where I leave the island via the causeway. These cars are lining up for a ferry ride to Mustang Island. By the time I reached Aransas Pass, cloud base was no longer an issue. This flight was about 275 statute miles total. Not my longest by any means, but very enjoyable with great scenery and smooth air. I made it back with plenty of daylight and wasn't quite ready to come down, so continued doing touch and goes until dark.